ftrace is a kernel trading framework. It is used for debugging and performance profiling. However, some attackers can use this framework to implement a rootkit. In these features, I will introduce the ftrace-based LKM Rootkit. These are some features here. Okay, first of all, it can execute a kill command to get the root shell here. For example, this account is a ordinary account here. It's just an admin account here. I cannot get the shadow password here. Yes, but when I set the Q00, then I become the root so that I can get the shadow here. Okay. And other is the hiding file and directory. I will come back to later. And it's also implement a port locking bind and the port locking reverse shell here. And you cannot use the normal command such as lsof to lsof to see the listening port, and also use the Netstat to see the bind shell and reverse bind shell port here, connection here. Okay, so let me show you the port line, the port locking bind shell. So first of all, for example, I Nmap port scan the target host, that this host here, the port 31337 here. It will be closed here. Okay. So maybe I want to also get a tcpdump. A tcpdump here. I use the tcpdump to get all the traffics. Write to a file, for example, the bind shell file. And because I'm using the SSH to access this target host, so that I would not look at the port 22, the SSH traffics. Okay, so I get it into the background here. Okay, now you see that this port is closed here. But if I port lock this port here, no, this is NC. When I use the NC, the port lock this target host here, it will set connection with fail. But if you scan this port again, it says it's open. It's open. Okay, when you look at the this host here, this target host here, you can you may say use this command lsof to list the listening port here. So that you cannot see anything. This is only a domain, a DNS domain, listening port, and SSH port listen here, and this is some current connection SSH, and this is X11. This is X11 port. So the order listening port is normal here, but you see that this is when you scan this port here and this is open. Now you can connect this port here with this port here. They will prompt you the password here. So that let me take the password here. Let me in 00. Then I get the root shell here, the host name, the target host here. Then I can get the shadow here. And even with this one, I also cannot see the listening port here. Yeah, this is also normal here, so that I cannot see the 31337 port here. Even if I use the Netstat here, so I also cannot see this one. This is the X11. Okay, so let me exit. So when you go in the target, the rootkit host here, you see that nothing here. Okay, let me see what we have captured here. Okay, you can PC read this capture file, pcap file. this file. You can see that. Okay, so the first one, it will see the response. I type the ID here. Okay, so it will prompt when you go into this port here, it will prompt the password here, so that I type in the password here, and then it will I type the command ID here. It will give me the response here, so that I type the host name here, and then could give me respond the host name here, and I cat the shadow, it give me the shadow here, and I run the lsof the list open file, this one, and give me the response here. So that because the bind shell is not encrypted, you can just through the tcpdump and capture the level package to reveal the bind traffic here. Okay, the next one I want to show you the reverse shell here. Okay, so I also try to tcpdump and other level file for some of the reverse bind pcap here, and also I do not want to record the SSH traffic here. Okay. Now, first of all, in this attacker host, you may see the attacker host here. I listen to a port. I listen to a port here. I listen to a port here, and then I open another terminal hole of here. Then I port log this port here. Okay. And this is set connection with field. But now when we go back to listening port here, then I get the root cell here. You see that? I get the root cell here. Okay, and also the host name. Okay, who am I? And okay, put here. So when you look at this host, the rootkit host here, when you try to use the Netstat, set the connection here. So the only connection you can see that is only 2222. Okay, that is the SSH network connection, but you cannot see this connection, the port here, the port here. So we did the reverse here, so that I do this, and I also TCP with this pcop file here. And you see that first order, so that I type the ID here and type the host name here and who am I here, and they also record it. It's also in the port here. But this port is at the attacker host here. This is the attacker host, and this is the rootkit host here. Okay. So another is hiding the file. Okay. So if you have look at this data here, you can see that nothing here. You can see it, nothing here. But if you some hiding, for example, if we have some look at the directory here, and then any file, no such any file. But if you have some prefix file here, you can more this one here, and then there is something here. Okay, you have this file here, but if you ls, there's nothing. So actually, there's nothing wrong with the ls command, ntest command, or this open file command. There's nothing wrong with this, because the hacker introduced a kernel mode rootkit here, so that even if you have a original ls, original Netstat, it will also show you the function. So how it will do it? Okay, let me show you if I have so that this is nothing here. If I disable the trade-off feature here, then I will see that now it shows that the here. Okay, now I do the Netstat here. Okay, now it will show me the reverse by connection here. In the previous one, we do not show anything here. You see that do not show anything here. But now I'm going to disable the F tray here, so that it's now here. So also, if I ls OF the listening port here, then it will show me here. They are listening. But if I enable back here, the F tray here, then we will do not show the here. Nothing. It will hide here. And also it will also here. So in a kernel mode rootkit, it's very difficult to detect it. So of course there are some tool. For example, some rootkit, you can install the rootkit, check rootkit application, and also the rkhunter. This is I have already performed some checking in this host. So when you look at this log file here, they will check this one, but this is only used for the kernel, for the user mode rootkit. But for this one, even we check this one, is not infected because this rootkit is not a user mode, it's the kernel mode. Okay, so that's nothing done with the binary file, but it should have some warning here, some exhibition file directories. Okay, and also another one is more detailed, is the rkhunter here, so that it will also check some here, and also it will have some warning here, some hiding here. Okay, and also they have also identified let me check it. Yeah, it will give you some warning here, and this one is actually a Trojan SSH client. So that when you look at it, this one, okay, they said okay, and then okay, it also give you the warning here. So that's something wrong with this file. Okay, so let me use another tool to examine this file. For example, I try to add trace here. I can use this one, the S tray here. Okay, so I log in with the local host. The password is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, here, and then so ID here, I just a user, and I exit here. Okay, just finished. But you have the log file here. This is the log file here. You see the log file here. It will show you what function, what system they are called. But this is very interesting discovery here. Yeah, you see that. They are writing something in the file, So what file is going to write so that you can examine this file? You can grab here. You grab this file here. So what is create and append here? So that it will be this file. Actually, this SSH is log the user password, the account password into this file. So that you get this one, you see that user, the password here. But when you list this directory, there's nothing you can see because it's already have the LKM Trojan here. So even you use ls mode here, you cannot find anything unusual because this is use the ftrace features to do it. So when you look at your host, if your host is already rootkit, you also need to monitor your network traffic so that you can see if there any unusual traffic, abnormal traffic on your network. So you try to deploy, so that you try to deploy some IDS to detect your host traffic to see some abnormal traffic, such as we trade this one. There is some usually when a hacker try to get into the root shell, they will usually to check the ID here, so that it may be a good pattern to see if your host have been get the root shell from any bind port here.